how many times have I even tried to make my first like official video in my room with my own kind of like documentation that I would like to share, which is what this whole channel is going to be kind of like based upon. I'm not only making this just to express kind of like what I'm fascinated with, which is, you know, the writing, probably going to depth with psychoanalogy, spirituality, existence as a whole. I mean, what you see most in life that is beautiful to you, and representing myself as what I would like to bring or shed light upon to not only kind of what I'm trying to say, trying to see, now I'm drawing a blank. This is why people write scripts. Alright, well, this is off the dome, this is organic, so I'm just going to let you know this right now, that what I'm trying to do here is going to be a reflection of myself, reflection of what I desire, what my dreams are, what my dream is, which is kind of to be able to talk about what I like doing. I mean, hell, everybody does it. Everybody likes to speak on what makes them happy, what they would like to bring perspective on. That's the word. I'm trying to encourage a lot of, you know, thought-provoking and or just perspectives that, you know, we can all kind of have our own depiction of, our own, because we share reality, but our experiences, circumstances, where our thoughts go, where our thoughts are, who we are as people are very different. And I like to write my thoughts, because a lot of thoughts I have, I'm normally, you know, to myself. So, you know, I like to be able to write those thoughts down. At least I would think of a lot, and a lot of it is fleeting, so then I would just either forget it or come back to me, or I kind of note down exactly what I had thought in a general basis and then expand upon it later. And what I'm basically trying to get to is, excuse me, I've been burping a lot, even when I was making the other versions of this first video, just straight burping. But to get to the point, be reading from what I'm going to kind of put in. Sorry, somebody was knocking at the door. As I was saying, I'm basically just going to read what I got, read what I have written, and it's a topic that is, you know, in the back of my mind, telling myself, make a video on this, it's kind of like what I've been feeling like I've been called to do, which is to be able to express my thoughts freely, and want to learn exactly what you guys think. You know, is it helpful? Did it make you see the world differently? I think that's the main thing. I want perspectives to not change, but to be, you know, expanded, for it to be broadened, you know, to have a broad, open mindedness, mindfulness. There we go. See, I need to get my vocabulary up, or at least let it come and flow a lot more. So with that being said, I gotta use my big boy voice, because last time I made this, it was just quiet, and it frustrated me, because I spent like 20 minutes, I'd say like 15 of it was mainly me just like, I think I was like yapping in the beginning, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna play the guitar and then get into the topic. But it's like, we're gonna do whatever, and then we're gonna speak on what we need to speak on. That's what this year's about. Live your truth, be you. As I was saying, let's get back to it. Do you like what you see in the reflection? That reflection can transform depending on how it is perceived, and also the foundational structure of how it is you are viewing that reflection. Generally, the visual can and will remain the same, unless you make that change in how you view yourself. Reveal to yourself how much you matter. The words you use to describe yourself. These are viewpoints revealed on what you think about yourself. Now, after that is revealed, connect the dots. On the inside, about the why and the where of your own thoughts. If you have negative thoughts, which all of us do, of course, about who you are physically and mentally, why? Why did it start? And why did it and where did it come from? And how was this embedded in your mind, in your psyche? Our minds are so powerful and so creative, it can distort and deceive and destroy the view of who you truly are. We are responsible for how we view and feel about ourselves and the world around us. The levels of reflection in the everyday world around us. The levels of reflection in everyday life start to transcend the physical world. Then everything that already is, which is mental, is revealed. And I put like a little side note. What I would say that would mean, saying, everything else is mental, everything that already is, which is mental, is revealed, is that everything outside of yourself is a reflection. And it is revealed that you most likely got those thoughts of yourself outside of who you thought you were, outside of who you think you are, outside who you know or should know. That being revealed, the world becomes a reflection. Us sharing a reality with perspectives unique to our own, we can still see ourselves within each other. Look at your family, your closest friends, your neighbor, classmates. Depending on the connection/relationship with said individuals, how much you can see yourself in someone else, it can either be a small or large impact. So very relative. Of course, the people who are closest to you are going to be people who you resonate the most with and who you feel comfortable showing either your true face or just the thoughts that you lie underneath. What I would say that your ego tends to want to protect in the face of others, that at least most of us do. Don't try to we are hesitant to be ourselves. That's the truth. Some of us aren't, which is good. Always be who you are. At least that was me. I was always not trying to I always put a mask on. And I felt like every time I would take that mask off, it was just gonna be in moments which I would be ridiculed. But let me just keep going on this. Where did I leave? As a society and people of many convictions and in cultures and ambitions, we are without a doubt, even if you like it or not, connected as a consciousness of a shared experience. And I had like a little kind of like closer, a little conclusion. Eyes never lie, so remain true to yourself when staring into your own. And so yeah, basically I'm going to talk a lot more about kind of like, I would say, the growth that I've made, that I can say that I've made confidently. I can for sure can say that from where I started in terms of how I would view myself, how I would view the world. Ultimately the way you view the world is a reflection of your inner thoughts. It's a reflection of who you are in terms of your relationship with the world. Of course, outside of yourself, if you hold a lot of like hatred in your heart, I mean, it's just like you're going to try and project it onto people. You're going to try and bring that negative energy. If you hold a lot of negative energy, you're not going to have it bottled up. You're going to want to make other people feel the same. If you hold a lot of positive energy, you're going to see everybody in especially like, at least now, like I would say I'm a lot more positive in the sense that me being a developing individual, a young man, I look around and I see a lot of people just the same way. Like everybody, young man, young woman, older man, like the thing that I'd say is most guaranteed in the world, in the reality, in this universe, is that change is just meant to happen. Change is what is. And the more you hold off on wanting to build upon yourself, wanting to let go of certain things, the more you hold on to it, the more you will project. And the mirror is very powerful. It's a very powerful thing, especially when it comes to working with yourself mentally. You hear people talk about affirmations, you hear people talking about self-talk. I mean, truly, like, what you think you are, like, you are what you think you are. If you think you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. If you think that you are smart, that you are beautiful, that you are brave, like, as long as you embody those thoughts, as long as you walk that talk, you have those actions, it's like an energy every time you perform an action that represents those thoughts. Like, nobody else can tell you what you are, essentially. And yeah, this time I'm gonna be sure to edit, and this time I'm gonna make sure this shit gets uploaded. So until next time, and there will be a next time, I hope you guys can join me for that next time and the following videos. Right now, of course, me just starting, it feels like I'm talking to nobody, but I will confidently say that what I am creating here will grow, and it will be the house of a community of beautiful people coming from all different kinds of backgrounds and perspectives to be able to form a community that shows no tolerance to people that are negative, disrespectful out of spite, or just, I mean, I have a lot of sympathy for people, and especially a lot more now because people are at different stages, and the way people treat others is like, you start to think, like, how do they treat themselves? Like, it's just one of those things. Like I can feel bad. Like, I can like, people can talk whatever they want to say. They can speak whatever they want to say to you, and you gotta have, like, kind of like a shield, a mental shield, and you must protect what you believe in yourself, what you want to happen, what you want, the dream that you want to live in, to bring into reality. This is a sandbox. Of course, I can't grow wings and fly, but hell, I can fly a plane if I wanted to. You know what I mean? And what's going to stop me? Only me. Only me is stopping me from doing anything. And that goes out for you too. All right. Let me actually conclude this. I'll see you next time. I'm glad you can join me. Stay beautiful. Stay passionate. Stay awesome. This is Ray Soul, concluding, also known as Emmanuel Reyes. Hope you see you on the next one. Peace.